if it's an anxiety, it's probably not the right choice to make. Or
So what do you see? How do you create situations for young people, or not just parenting, but at school but with community groups and different social groups, that the intention to consciously stop and then think, and then project, this is what I want to do, and then stop feeding yourselves with too much of information which you might not need, and then try to be what you are, to make a free choice, and then try to do things, and to try to be more in touch.
it's really difficult. It's so challenging. I find it so challenging even as a mum, right? Even as a mum to go, okay, well, actually, just because this parent is doing this, that does not mean that I have to do that for my child, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it is a constant challenge. The other thing I think is, I live by this kind of be, do, have, right? So, I've been told I'm impulsive before, and I'm like, oh, I'm not really impulsive. I'm just being who I am in the moment, and I choose to make a choice or a decision in that moment that is consistent with who I am. So that beingness, how do we teach our kids that? I think our kids need to be coached by us as parents, told that and reminded, just because this is what you see on TV does not mean that is accurate or that necessarily represents, talk to them constantly about, okay, how do you feel about this? Making sure that they understand what that rise is in themselves, or is it an anxiety? If it's an anxiety, it's probably not the right choice to make, or, and I think this mindset approach, and this is the other part of B that I'm really kind of passionate about, is being an advocate for change in our education system and trying to implement, systems that teach our children how to look after their mindset and their mental health. And if it means extending curriculum so that we've got kids finishing at 25 years of age, then so be it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? Could you imagine? Because that's when the brain is fully developed, though, right? So I'm thinking we're always taught, our kids are taught how to learn. They start learning how to read at a very 3-4 years of age, and to add, subtract, multiply, divide. But yet we kind of dedicate small portions of their school curriculum to, those kind of health, mental health, mindset notions. I just think it's so important, because when I see them as a young adult in trouble with a criminal jurisdiction, it's because they haven't formed these kind of skills as young children. And so I think that that's really important.